Hello. So, I've been gone for a while, and I've just been reevaluating my life, like a lot, and I just felt like there were some things that I needed to explain to all of you about my life. Um, the past year and a half almost, I have been in college. I'm currently working on um, a history major, 4-year major, um, and I'm specifically interested in Celtic studies, which is like super nerdy. And probably you guys are like, why is she talking about this? None of her videos have anything to do with her being at school, and who cares about Celtic history and weird linguistic things? You're such a nerd. Um, Basically, history is a really exhaustive major and stuff. And so the last few months, I've really been focusing on a lot of academic things. And even though that's something that's extremely important to me, and it's going to continue to be a huge thing that I'm focusing on, and it's going to be like I really want to do well in my classes. Um, But something that's really been troubling me is that I haven't really been focusing on music as much as I have in the past. Most of my uploads on here are from when I was in high school. I haven't uploaded as much recently, even though obviously I've gotten better um, as I've spent more time playing guitar and I've had different opportunities to perform at the school that I'm going to, and so my singing and performing skills are better. But I haven't spent time to music. And I really just let that go like my freshman year. And I was like, ooh, school and hang out with friends and do all this stuff, which is important. But music has always been a huge part of my life. And like, it's something that's just a huge part of me. It was a huge part of my dad, and he was the one who got me started with music. And like, that's part of my identity. And like, I felt it saddens me now that I realize that I've just kind of let this part of me just not be as important to me anymore. And I really, really want to change that. So I'm going to really try to devote more of my time to uploading things on here. I've just really been treating music as just like a hobby and stuff, which, if I'm going to be a history major, ultimately that's what it's going to end up being for me. But just because it's a hobby doesn't mean that it shouldn't be an important part of my life. And it shouldn't mean that I just kind of let it fall to the wayside. Because that would be so sad to me if I did all this on YouTube and I spent all this time working and working to get to the point musically where I'm at now, and then it just ended up being nothing, and I did nothing with it, and my kids didn't grow up listening to me play music like I grew up listening to my dad play music. So the whole reason I'm making this video is to just kind of put this promise out there, and since I'm putting this out there, I'm hoping that that'll motivate me to do that for myself, is that all the things that are important to me, I'm not going to let them just fall by the wayside. I'm not going to let the things that used to be important to me, because I mean, some people just change and things just aren't as important to specific people as they used to be, and that is okay. But if there's something that means a lot to you, even if there seems to be no financial or academic or social boost that it gives you, if it's important to you, you need to focus on that. And you need to allow yourself to express that. So if you like to draw, but you're going to school for business, like, keep drawing. It doesn't matter. Do well in your classes by all means, but you need to take time to set aside things that you enjoy just for you. Write a novel, paint a masterpiece, learn how to skateboard, teach yourself how to do flips off of walls, learn Irish. Like, I don't know. part of this is motivation to me, and part of this is just motivation to you guys, because I feel like there's a lot of people that are like, well, I'm not that good at this, or, well, this isn't going to get me anywhere in school. If you're anything like me, you're very academically motivated. I really want to get good grades, and it's something that's really important to me, and that is something that's important, but, like, you can't let that just completely knock everything else out of the picture, because there's a huge benefit to choosing things that are important to you and focusing on that. So I didn't mean to get like all super deep and like here, but like I feel like that's really important, and I'm just putting this out here to be like, I'm really going to try to work harder to put things more on here, to record my own music, because I've just recently gotten to the point where I think I decided the kind of music that I want to create. And so I'm going to be working on writing songs and teaching myself to make the kind of music that I want. Because I have this sound, I have this feeling in my mind, and that's what I want to produce. And so I'm going to be working hard to get to that point where I feel like I'm expressing what I feel. But anyway, so this is my promise to not let go of the things that matter to me, even as I'm growing up and as I'm becoming an adult and having to do adult things. And a lot of you guys are a few years younger than me, but I just wanted to say that that's something that's very important. If something is important to you, do it. Just make yourself do it. I mean, don't choose something that you're like, I want to be good at this, so I'm going to force myself to do it. If you want to learn it, then learn it. But if you don't feel like doing it, if you're just doing it because someone says, well, this would be really cool for you to do, or, I don't know, like, you need to find your thing. Like, I don't know, taekwondo, calligraphy, gardening, like, who cares what it is? But if it's something that's important to you, set aside time, and don't ever let yourself forget about the things that matter to you. So this is my super deep, motivational video for the year. You won't be getting another one, because this is weird. But anyway, thank you for being patient with me, as I continue to forget to upload things. And thank you for watching my videos. I see everything that you guys comment, and it's really wonderful. So, yeah, thanks. I hope you guys are having a good school year, and I hope you have a great weekend. So, peace out.